everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Haysie Simmer. Today I have another episode of the Extreme Ultimate Decade Challenge Fantasy Edition. In today's episode, we're in the year 1335 and it's the first half of the year 1335. We're going to get into what happens to Etta. Thank you guys so much for giving me your opinions. This is the first time I've asked you guys what I should do for a fate of a main character household sim from our active household. So without further ado, I'm going to have you guys watch a little, so pay attention.
Etta is heavily pregnant and hasn't been feeling very well. She's been concerned about the baby's health, so she tells Theodore that she needs to rest. Alfred comes in to tell Theodore that his mom used to make this amazing soup and tea recipe whenever she was pregnant, and it helped her through every single delivery. And since he has tons of siblings, he helped his mom make it. So he offers to make it to help Etta. He goes and gets her a soup bowl of onion and potatoes with a special seasoning that his mom always used to make herself feel better. Etta eats it eagerly as she awaits for labor, and she starts to feel a little bit better getting food in her stomach. But shortly later, she realizes that she's low on energy and something is just really pushing back when it comes to her baby pains. It's not very much like what she went through with Rachel, so she's not really sure. Within a few hours, she starts to go into premature labor, and she has Brianna come in and help her. Brianna is a little terrified because she has noticed that Etta is bleeding, so she comes in to get her some more warm tea, and Alfred offers to take it to her while Brianna attends Etta for her birth. Alfred brings her the tea, and she gets him to check on the baby to make sure everything's okay, to make sure he can still feel her moving and kicking around. Right now, Theodore is out looking for the midwife or any kind of healer who could help, but Brianna does her best to help Etta through the labor all night long into the morning. Shortly later, Henry, their first son, is born, though there are many complications, and Etta is worried about her own health, and so is Brianna. The baby is healthy though, and Brianna is going to attend to Etta to make sure she's going to be okay. Etta collapses and Brianna is yelling for help, but no one is to be found. She can't find her brother anywhere. Eventually, he comes and he helps move her downstairs, and Theodore finally gets back and checks on his son. Theodore was able to get a midwife to come and is currently helping Etta recover, and Alfred is tending to her meals. Brianna shows Theodore how healthy Henry was and that he survived this rough labor, but they finally have their first son. Alfred has been tending to Etta and keeping a watch over her while Theodore has been running the farm and Brianna has been taking care of the newborn children. Alfred has noticed that Etta is very weak. Exhausted taking care of a newborn, Brianna comes down and eats the meal Alfred set out for Etta, but she was too tired to eat it, so Brianna figured she could go ahead and have the meal since it was going to waste. She drinks the warm tea and she eats all the onion and potato special herb soup. Shortly later, she noticed that she is not doing good and it smells very off. She gets up and then collapses, and unfortunately, she releases her bowels and her bladder. She gets very dizzy and ill to her stomach. Something's not right, and Brianna's not sure what it is, but she feels like her body is attacking her from the inside out. She starts to collapse and tries to stand up, but she can't get her bearings and she passes out. Her heartbeat slows and there isn't any breathing coming from her. Alfred walks out and he notices his sister is collapsed on the floor, unresponsive, without a heartbeat. Theodore comes to try to help, but at this point, Alfred is furious. He cannot believe that his plan has backfired. He had been planning to poison Etta so his sister could take over. He confesses his sins to Theodore because he is so upset that he's lost his sister and she has passed away. Theodore is rightfully angry that Alfred was in his trusted household and plotted to kill his wife and replace his wife with a younger woman. Alfred tries to justify it, saying how the Lancasters used to be great and noble family, but they lost all their land and their money due to one bad family member. And he says that Theodore should understand what it's like to have nothing and want to get up in life no matter what. Theodore cannot believe that Alfred would have done this and sacrificed his sister and almost his wife, all for a little power.